If you're going to be on a card, guys, and you know that I'm on the card or the high flyer's on the card, and you know, okay, his move is going to be the 450 or I'm going to drop the bomb tonight. You do not want to go out there and disrespect the veteran or the person that is in that ring working without asking them first. Guys, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I use this move too that you invented. Are you using it tonight? I say no. Feel free. But if you go out and do it, and I'm doing it, and everybody's doing it, now they're not saying 4 or 5, 450 splashes, and now when it's time to go out for the main event, and that's supposed to be the finish, it don't mean shit. Why don't it mean nothing? They done seen it 4 or 5 times earlier. Once in a high spot where a guy kicked out of it. If you're going to do somebody's finished move, do it to a point where it's a double knockout. You hurt yourself. You hurt somebody else. When you don't kill the guy's spot off as a finish. You go over, you give the guy time to sell, you go and cover the guy kicks out on 2.5. Instead of kicking out on 1 or kicking out on 2. If I hit you with a guy, hit you with one of his best moves. I hit you with a big move. Big man comes over here, he throws you to the corner, he hits you with the big man clothesline. You should not be getting up off the ground before he does. The only thing that I've been seeing is once again, are the little things. Repetition, work on it, work on it, work on it, work on it. The more you do something on a routine, when you get in the ring, it comes natural. You don't have to think, wait a minute, my partner just got knocked loopy. He don't remember what we're supposed to do, but that's okay, because I know he can wrestle. Grab a hold, hold on, let's get through this. I can call it from here in the ring, enough to be able to get you over, keep myself over, and be able to get through this match safely. Always remember, when you're in the ring and you're bumping your opponent, take care of your opponent. There's so many guys out here that want to be a high flyer. They want to do a high flying move. And all of a sudden now it's time for you to do the high flying move. You take the guy, you set him up. You go to the top rope. You go for your big splash off the top, and the guy rolls over and he gives you the shoulder. That's the quickest way to break somebody's rib in this business. A guy that's opening up off the top. And you're too scared to lay down there and to take it. But yet you wanted to kick the shit out of him before. The same way you give it is the same way you receive it. If you're working with me, Rob Van Dam, I don't care who you work with in this business. If the guy gets in the ring and he tries to take your head off, you better do the same. Because that's the only way you're going to get your respect in this business. If I go out there and we're working, I'm just working light with you, and all of a sudden you tater and you knock me silly, and I don't hear 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, and I haven't heard, I'm sorry, come out of your mouth, I might let it slide. But you can better believe you got some change coming on the next one if you're not taking care of your partner or if you're not saying. Everybody makes a mistake. We all make mistakes in this business. Bam, bam, boom, crap, you end up, oh damn, I just busted your lip. I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. But if you're busting my lip and you don't say that and the match is continuing, it's going on, I'm kind of wondering, what's going on? You got it out for me? I'm giving my body again, because that's what we do. We give our bodies to each other. I give you my body for you to give me my body so I can take care of your body. So we can go out and do what we do. What is that? Make the people go, ooh. Make the people go, ah. Make them want to come by and buy another ticket for the next show. We don't want the people sitting out there, boring. What? Drop down, get it again. Because the guy back there in the cheap seat can hear you calling out the spot. If you practice repetition, 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 I can get in the ring and work with you. I can put you in a hole and you already know what to do as far as reverse it. I can take you, slam you on the mat, and I ain't got to say nothing but give you a double tap on the shoulder. Old school. That means stay. You ain't got to go nowhere. We're outside fighting with the people. We're too close to tell you, take over. So I give you the Iggy. Does anybody here know what the Iggy is? The Iggy is basically when you got somebody in a hole and you give them a light squeeze or light pulsation squeeze to let them know, okay, it's okay for you to go ahead and take over. A lot of people have forgotten that. They don't know that about the business. If I back you into a corner, I want to give you a big chop. If I put my hand on your chest, I shouldn't have to tell you, stay, chop, because you already know what's coming. I shouldn't have to tell you. If I back you into the corner, I give you the elbow. I lie up like this, I shouldn't have to tell you, elbow's coming. But if I back you up into the corner, I'm doing this to you, I ain't even got to tell you, but I want you to move. A lot of guys get so into the match, you forget what's to touch. You forget to look at the eye-to-eye contact with your partner. How can I tell if you're knocked out, if you're hurt, if we can't get eye-to-eye contact? The thing again, guys, when we're working, you're working with your partner. This is the business. A lot of people in this business, we try to get along. Why? Because we have to work night after night with each other. If I get hurt tonight, that means I can't work tomorrow. 9 times out of 10, if you can't work tomorrow, you're not going to get paid. If you're not going to get paid, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to eat. So you want to always try to take care of yourself in the ring. So when he's coming out and he's telling you guys, stretch, please stretch. Take the time to stretch because it's important. The weather is changing. It's starting to get cold. You don't want to pull no muscles. You don't want to get hurt. But if you come in here unprepared and you're not going to give it 110%, 9 times out of 10, you will get hurt at practice. If there's something that you're not used to doing, if it's a bump, if it's a roll, if you're scared to take the roll, if you're scared to take the bump, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get hurt. If you know how to take the bump the right way, which means you have to come to practice to learn how to do it the right way, so that way you don't get hurt. If somebody tells you, roll, bump, I want you to do a rolling bump. I don't necessarily want you to take a big bump. Now, if I come over and we don't have time, and we're going boom, 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 1, 2, 1, 2. A lot of times, a lot of people don't know 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. What is 1, 2? Anybody?
Back and forth.
Thank you, Dave. 1, 2 is back and forth. We don't have time to talk, but the people out there are getting into it. Me and Little Man's going at it. 1, 2. 1, 2. Tackle, headlock, get it again. 1, 2. If I start with a headlock, I shoot you off. I say tackle, drop down, get it again. What you gonna get again? The headlock. Because the headlock is what we started with. That goes back to listening. If I call something in the ring and you don't hear me, how are you going to take off running like you know what's going on? Because that's when you're subject to get hurt. Or I'm subject to get mad or pissed off because I think I know what you're doing, but neither one of us have made a real good communication because you didn't hear what I said. Because I have a tendency to mumble like this. Or you got that person over here that wants to call a high spot to the person over there in the corner. Boom! I'm going to hit you with the clothesline. You will see that. You will be amazed on how you can be in the ring working with somebody and the first 3, 4 rows can hear everything that the guys in the ring talking about. Always remember, guys, working in the ring. If I'm working here in the middle of the ring, and most vignettes, most places we go, we will have people on all 4 sides. We will have people back there in the cheap seats. And the person back there in the cheap seat may not be able to see me if I'm doing something over here to the guy over here in the corner. Now, how many people are going to be able to see that? Because the people behind me ain't going to be able to see nothing. So you always have to remember your ring awareness. Where am I at in the ring? Can everybody see this move? If I'm doing a move, I'm doing my big move, I want to do it here. Bam! I heard Dru say it to you guys a couple times. A lot of times, it ain't that hard. Doesn't always have to be the same. Shoot the guy out of the corner. Boom! 9 times out of 10, you're not just going to lollygag one guy with one arm, 220 pounds plus, even 150 pound plus guy, if he's fighting you, and throw him across the ring without putting a little something in it. Face expression. Dean Malenko, one of the all-time great wrestlers of all time. Man of 1,000 holds. Put him in a hole, got an escape hole for every hole there is. But when you look in the ring and you watch him work, no matter how good he is and all the holes that he's got, sometimes it can be quite boring. And you sit back and you wonder, man, how can a guy like that knows every hole in the book be somewhat quite boring? Because without your face expressions, the person in the cheap sheet can't tell what you're feeling. If you don't sell what she gave you, it don't mean shit. A big man over here with his big move, big clothesline, I don't sell it, and all of a sudden I'm Superman. I don't kill myself and I don't kill him. Because why? Because now people are starting to shit on everything that we do. So remember, guys, when working in the ring, take care of your partner, take care of yourself. Learn how to do the bumps the correct way. The last 3 times that I've seen you guys work kind of off and on, I haven't went online lately. I haven't seen what you guys have been doing lately. I like to try to keep up. I like to try to watch you guys' shows. I like to try to watch you guys' matches. Just overall, just coming in and watching, I can tell you right now, your punches, your kicks, and your strikes are going to make a big difference in any match. Your moves, how smooth are they? If your moves look ragged, they look rough, it's going to look like that to somebody else sitting out there in the audience. But if your shit is on point and it's smooth, or you deliver it with a meaning behind it. I've seen a handful of people in here working tonight deliver something. When they deliver it, they deliver it with a meaning. Shoot across. Charge and actually make a noise, make it look like something. For the person over there that's thinking he might want to go to sleep over there in the cheap seats, he's going to wake up to that yell because he wants to see what's happening. A lot of guys, I was working with some of the high flyers today. I was telling you guys, in the ring selling. So many people nowadays, the beginning of the match, I hit you with a clothesline. You want to lay down and you want to sell like you've been working a 15, 20-minute match. If it's at the beginning of the match, I hit you with a move, I hit you with a bump. If it's not a clothesline that rips your head off, you should be bouncing back up. As the match goes on, your sales should get more and more as the match goes on. A lot of times in the match, as any of you guys watch, you watch the shows on TV, time for the comeback. Probably because 9 times out of 10, most of it's TV matches, and you have no time to sell. But a comeback does not start with a guy down on a sale, getting the shit kicked out of him for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and all of a sudden, he jumps up and he's ready to take off across the room and make this great big comeback. Remember, on your comeback, slow build up to your comeback if you've been getting the shit kicked out of you. If he's the heel and he's been beating down the babyface want to make that slow comeback. If you're a heel, you want to use all tricks and tactics that a heel would do to get on top, because that's what the people want to see the heel do. I am a borderline babyface heel. You want to go heel? We can go heel. You want to go baby face, play by the rules, we can do that too. But I'm borderline. I'm not going to slap you into the face until you slap me. Because it doesn't make sense. A lot of guys, I was telling you guys, we get into a routine of doing our high spots. My high spot, headlock, shoot a guy off, leapfrog, big drop down, big drop kick, guy goes outside, get a guy there, boom, 3 out, on top, high spot. Around the world. Town after town, place after place. People get tired of seeing you going to the same old spot. They love the spot you're doing, don't get me wrong, but go into it a different way than the same old way. Like a lot of times I was telling guys, a lot of times it's always up underneath the arms, boom, push guys off, push them into the ropes. There's so many different ways. If you're a heel, why not grab a guy by the back of the head? A handful of trunks, throw him across the ring. It's the same way to get into what I got to do instead of shooting the guy across. If the guy is outpowering the little guy, why not try to use my power and try to dominate? Little man, I'm going to take this, shove him, push him back in the corner, push him back in the corner. And all of a sudden, I'm going to shoot him across, he's going to bing, 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 bam. And the people's going to go crazy. They're going to be out on the floor. What the hell just happened? And when I get back in the ring, I'm going to be mad as hell. I'm going to beat him down again. I'm going to beat him down again. I'm going to beat him down so damn bad that the person in the first row will start crying for him. Come on, you almost had it. You can do it. You can do it. If you're not getting the people involved in your match, what are you doing? Our whole job when I come out here is, it ain't always, don't get me wrong, once you get to a certain level, it's nice to make the money, it's nice to have the money, but 9 times out of 10 we get into this because we love what we do. We love to hear people go, ooh, ah. If you can make the people go, ooh, ah, to me, I think you've done your job in the ring perfect. Because that's what's going to make the fans want to come back to the next one. Anybody have any questions?
Are you going to be back soon?
I am. On the next practice, I'll be back. I will try to be back at least the next 2 weeks. Try to be here on a regular basis so that way if anybody needs to work on anything, our advanced guys, I don't know if you guys have upcoming shows. I don't know if you guys have upcoming matches or not. If there's anything in particular that you guys watched on your film, if there's anything that Drew had mentioned to you guys that you guys need to work on, you might want to write that down. Keep that in mind. Next week, Thursday or this week, next week when I come back for the next couple of weeks, if we have time, if there's something I can do, I will try to get a chance to be able to work with everybody. And what I'm going to be basically doing is kind of sitting back and just kind of watching everybody's style. I've kind of noticed now that I'm at that point now where I can kind of just sit back and I can just kind of watch them work in kind of the ring, and I can kind of pick some high spots and I can pick some things that I can give to each and every one, some certain things that I think that would be nice that you could probably use in your repertoire, you guys can use in you guys' matches. I think that would help you guys out a lot and make a difference. Any high spots, anything that you go home and you dream about, that you want to perfect it, bring that idea. I'm sure there'll be a way that we can perfect it and pull it off. We can call it yours and be out there doing what you do best. Rock and roll and make people go ooh, ah, and put asses in the seats.
All right, there you go.